What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rashid Banks back with another video breaking down this exact trade setup. Very simple trade setup that made me a shit ton of money today. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, I'm a crypto day trader living in Dubai, and we're going to be breaking down my trades, a lot of educational content, and so much just gems. I'm gonna be dropping gems for you guys. So make sure to smash that subscribe button. And if you guys are new to crypto trading and for whatever reason don't have a platform to trade on, I personally use BYBIT. I'll leave my link down in the description below. And if BYBIT is not available in your country, well then I would suggest using Blowfin. They're a non-KYC exchange. They're amazing as well. So both of the links will be down in the description below. So we're gonna be jumping into the charts because I know you guys are curious, like $16,000 in a single day. Are you kidding me? Yeah, well, unfortunately, it is only possible to do crazy things like this in the crypto market. So we're gonna be diving in straight into the charts and me breaking down exactly how we made this happen. So yeah, we made this trade on Pepe. Pepe is one of my favorite coins. It's a coin that is essentially just a beast when it comes to pumps, which is what we want to do. We want to catch pumps. And over the past 2 weeks, Bitcoin has been rallying. We're very close to all-time highs again. So, during times like this, you want to be very patient and just kind of see the direction in where the market is going. And while we saw the daily close on Bitcoin, pretty bullish. We didn't see much of a pullback. We saw it bounce on the trend line, and that kind of just gave me confirmation that, you know what, it is possible that we're going to continue to go up. So I'm going to be looking for longs in this case. And again, guys, I've mentioned this in my previous videos. I don't really believe in any of these crypto coins. All of them are a bunch of bullshit. It doesn't matter what coin you're trading. What matters is what the chart looks like. How the chart looks like is what matters to us as day traders. So again, in the beginning of my day, I'm scanning through my watch list and I'm looking for the most promising charts. And in this case, Pepe was my go-to. Now, Pepe at the time was actually going on a downwards trend. And I was just very patient. I wasn't looking for any shorts at the time because, we're making higher highs and higher lows, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, and then higher low. So I'm not looking for any shorts. I'm just looking for the best possible long that I can take. So again, I was very patient with this setup, and I have a very simple trend line drawn out from the bottom, and all I have to do is just wait for the trend line bounce. And in this case, I had a few confirmations. I had a trend line bounce, I had a support line bounce. There was a little bit of a deviation, which is why patience is very important. I'll dive into that in specific in just a moment. But yeah, this setup was very clean. So pretty much what happened is we're just going to replay the chart here. Again, it was just kind of on a downwards trend. So we were very patient to see what's going to happen next. It approaches the support line. It breaks the support line. It breaks the trend line. And this is where I was going to be very patient and just wanting to see what's going to happen. Because realistically, if this trend line really breaks, the bulls are over. Like, we're going down. And now we're going to look for short positions. But is it really going to break? Sometimes there's a deviation and it kind of just scams out. So again, we got to be patient. We got to wait to see what the pullback looks like. Is it a slow pullback? Is it a fast pullback? Is it going to reclaim the trend line immediately? What's going to happen? And I'm looking at this on the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, I see that it breaks the trend line, but it immediately recovers the trend line. And in this case, I'm like, you know what? This is a pretty good risk to reward ratio. We're at the bottom of the trend line. There's a potential big move up because in between the 98 number and the 106 number over here for Pepe there's a huge spread, and it usually just pumps right through it. So I saw a very good risk to reward ratio here as well. And not to mention, not only we have the trend line bounce and the support line bounce, but we also have that psychological number. And in this case, it's 100. Now, Pepe is a very odd numbered coin. It's got like 10 zeros in it. So when I mean 100, it's 0.0000. But in this case, it broke right under 100. And I knew if it was going to maintain bullish momentum, it's got to reclaim that 100 because it's just such a strong psychological number. So as soon as I saw it reclaim that trend line, I'm like, you know what? Again, this is a very promising, good risk to reward ratio. I can keep my risk very low. And look, if I'm wrong, it's fine. I didn't need to risk too much. And the market's now going to pivot into a downwards trend, which is a huge transition, kind of unlikely in this case, considering how strong and bullish Bitcoin has been. So I took the trade and I actually went for a 1-to-6 risk to reward ratio. And I entered right around the 98.3 mark, right after I saw Pepe reclaim that trend line. My only concern, I would say at that point, is that it obviously broke support. And when support's broken, it becomes resistance. But it also reclaimed that trend line and that psychological number. It just seemed very promising at the time. So I took the trade. I didn't need to risk too much. And what happened? Well, we saw it kind of breaking right above that support line. And at this point, this is where I start to size in because it just looks much more promising. So when I size in, I just want to be very clear. When you guys enter positions, don't immediately go in with big size. You want to kind of maybe go in with like 40-50% of what you're willing to actually trade with. And then if you see that the trade looks promising and you know that your potential win rate went just from like 70% to like 95% and it just looks so good, maximum conviction, baby. You might as well size in and just keep your risk the same. So that's what I did. I started sizing in, and you know what? If we just play the chart, you'll see what happens. Boom, a nasty God candle. And this really actually took only like 4 or 5 hours. Now, when I say that I made $16,000 a day, in a day, sorry, I want to make it very clear to you guys that, yeah, this trade really took only like 4 or 5 hours. And God candles like this don't happen often. It's very nice to catch them, but they don't happen often. But to make it very clear to you guys, I need to be at the computer almost all day to be able to seize an opportunity like this. So yeah, it took my efforts and my time all day to capture a moment like this. Now, I had a TP target of 106.469, which was this next resistance line, but I cheated. I cheated because I had huge PNL floating, and I saw a massive rejection right over here at the 105 mark. So I actually ended up cheating right here. And yeah, that's what we ended up doing. We ended up securing the bag for almost $16,000. Ladies and gentlemen, smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, because this is free content for you guys, very educational. If you guys understand the basics of charts, support and resistance, trend lines, psychological numbers, it doesn't get any more easier than that. You just need to have conviction. You need to have the basic knowledge that I'm teaching you guys, and you need to put in the time, invest your time, and be patient. Okay, guys? So, and again, don't be greedy, because, if I continue playing this chart, it would have actually ended up hitting my TP. It just would have taken like almost, another 12 hours. I'm happy that I took my profits, because I probably would have cheated even like later on, knowing that it was just falling. And trading's not easy when you're watching your P&Ls fluctuate. Sometimes it's okay to just cheat. And if you don't know what I mean by cheating, it means just closing early. It's okay to cheat, because profits are profits, and at the end of the day, we're trying to get paid, baby. So when you've got opportunity like this and there's massive upside so quickly, there could also be massive downside very quickly as well. You never know. It could just be a sweep, and you don't want to get sweeped. You want to secure the bag. What I could have also done in this case is just secure 50 to 80% of my bag and just let like the rest of it run. But you know what? I was happy with the amount of money that I just made in a short amount of time. So again, no need to be greedy, guys. Secure the bag, and that's it. We move on, we look for the next trade. And that's what we do, baby. That's what we do. So big shout out to Pepe. And guys, I've mentioned this in my previous videos as well. It doesn't matter what coin you trade. It doesn't matter what utility it has. It doesn't matter how useful it is. As day traders, all that matters is the chart. Is there a breakout? Is it on support? Is it on trend lines? Is it on a psychological number that's very, very strong? These are what matters to us as day traders. It doesn't matter what the coin is, if it's a dog, if it's a cat. It doesn't matter if it's like, some next blockchain technology. At the end of the day, all of this doesn't matter. All right, guys, so that pretty much wraps up today's video. If you guys enjoyed content like this, smash the subscribe button, guys. Just smash the subscribe button. You early birds, y'all gonna get the worm, baby. So smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, and yeah, more content coming your way. All right, guys, so it's your boy Rashid Banks. Thanks again for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.